So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Friday. Good to have you here today. Thanks for stopping in. Because today I want you to disappear yourself. It's like it's a spy term, right? You got disappeared, or maybe it's a communist nation term. They got disappeared. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's about disappearing, or as I like to say, going dark. And you'll find out why here in a minute. It kind of runs tandem to what was happening in yesterday's show about not asking for permission, so it'll fit right in for you. Hang on for the ride. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day with your nearly famous motivational disc jockey dude. Yep, you can take the disc jockey out of radio, but can't take the disc jockey out of the guy, can you? This happened a long time ago. Yeah, crazy time. By the way, all you folks that I met at Podcast Movement, all of you saying to me that, because I'd ask if they were going to, I'm a goal setting guy. So the very minute I hear somebody's doing something, I'm going to try to help them get there and motivate them and inspire them. This is what I do. And I can't tell you how many people were trying to work on a podcast. That's why they were out there. They wanted to be a podcaster, which is awesome. It's a great way to do things. You can earn a great living doing it and meet a lot of cool people. And they'd been putting it off, and haven't started it yet. Haven't got that first episode down yet. And it's been about, at this point, it's been 5 or 6 days since I saw them. And I just want to give a shout out. I know you're listening today, and I have now recorded 10 podcasts since I got home. What you doing there, buckaroo? Get that microphone out, fire it up, get it done, okay? And then send me a link, and I'll tell everybody about it, okay? See, that's the thing about goal setting. Fixing to get ready is what gets in the way. Wonder how it's going to happen. What do I do? Is it going to work? You don't know. You've never done it before. In the case of podcasting, if that's what you want to do, until you fire up the mic, put it out there and talk, you don't know how it's going to work. Same thing with anything else you do. Thinking about it. How long you been thinking about things? How long? How long you been fixing to get ready so you can get ready to do it? How long has it been happening? Listen, we're about ready to get through the last official weekend of summer. If you live up north, if we're in Florida, we know it's an endless summer here. No. It's not California. It's here. That means, we're going to roll into fourth quarter here pretty quick, going to get busy with the holidays, and every single thing you've been trying to do, but you didn't have time to do in the summertime because we don't work in the summertime. Suddenly, You have a little spare time, and then before you know it, Halloween is here. Bam! For the next 3 months, you can't get anything done. You know what's happening, right? So what have you been putting off? It's time to get going today. I know it's the weekend. I get it. You can do a lot on a Saturday. Why not go do it? Anyway, that's who it was. I am not sure. My name is Scott. Good to meet you. Every Friday, I ask a question. How do you want to feel? Because most of what is holding you back, honestly, is how you feel about something. It's how you could feel scared. You could feel excited. I don't know what it is. Most of it's holding you back from making the change, and most of what's, chopping your courage down to the floor. It's about how you feel. So why not ask the question, how do you want to feel? How do I want to feel? And say, okay, well, great. I'm going to do this thing. Here I go. I want to feel this way, and start making it happen. I would suggest every single meeting, every single phone call, every single email, everything, you just ask yourself, and say, how do I want to feel when this is done? And if it is external communication, ask yourself, how do I want them to feel? And come at it from that angle. It's extremely powerful. You control your emotions. You win the day. That's a promise. Okay, let's talk about this disappearing yourself thing. It's important, I think, for you to understand that there is a time and a place. In fact, there's a guy who works a ton of people. I love for them to disappear themselves and go dark. Now, what do I mean by that? Disappearing yourself and going dark is, well, okay, let me tell you a story, because that's what I do. Growing up, I was pretty energetic, pretty enthusiastic, very excitable. I would just, I made challenges every single day. I still do it to this day. Usually a challenge with my mouth. Yes, it's pretty much always running. So there are a lot of folks who raised me well, and I learned a very valuable lesson. I still listen to this day. You've heard this before. Listen twice as much as you speak. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Have you heard that? Listen twice as much as you speak. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. I heard it. Maybe I heard it more than you. Because my mouth maybe ran more than yours did. It always did. Ask my mom. She'll tell you. So I know you heard it, but in today's world, knowing when to put the zipper on your lips is absolutely critical. But I also learned to take advantage of that advice and kind of give it take it to a new level in what I want. So when my mouth is running and when I'm just busy, I'm really not moving myself forward. So I call it going dark. Now, here's what happens. So let me back up a second here. When we're out there in the world, we're in the world. People are communicating with us and people are in our way and stuff is happening. We're getting distracted continuously throughout the day. So when you go dark, what you're doing is you have chosen to listen to others less. I have 2 ears. I should listen more than I speak. Now, you've chosen to listen less. You're still listening. You're still caring. You're still interacting with those around you. But you've decided to listen to yourself twice as much instead. So I didn't say you're going to be running your mouth. I simply said you're going to listen to yourself instead of listening to everybody else. Of all the people I work with, all the coaching calls I get on, all the high-level stuff that I do, I eventually will tell people, would you just do it the way you think you should do it? Would you just turn it off and not listen to anybody else and do what you think needs to be done? You know more than you know. If you're even in a position of thinking about changing your life in any possible way, there's a reason why you're thinking about that. It's because you have found a way to move forward, even though you don't know the way yet. You're moving out of where you were to where you want to go. And if you keep listening to somebody to give you the secret, show you the yellow brick road, it's necessary in a lot of cases, but I promise you, in most cases, you know the way yourself. When you go dark, you've chosen to listen to others less. You're still listening and caring. But today it's hard, isn't it? We're Googling, we're Zooming, we're texting. It's like we've lost permission to think and do for ourselves. We can't move forward without some kind of social approval of those people around us, and the exact opposite is true. And these days, too, you got a lot of people who are getting in your way, trying to get you to listen to them, trying to make you think that they're the only way, do it my way. Now, some cases, that's absolutely the case. You come to me and say, hey, Scott, I want to make a podcast. It's been around a long time. I built a business around a podcast. You probably want to listen to me. But when it comes down to making it successful and giving the nuance that makes it work, you probably want to listen to yourself more than me, because I don't know how you think on the inside. I just know the nuts and bolts of it. So sometimes, yes, you need to talk to somebody to get that yellow brick road laid out for you, that framework, if you will. But at the end of the day, if you don't put yourself into it and really say, listen to how I feel and what I want to accomplish, it's not going to happen for you. Do you think the way I deliver my show, do you think the very particular personality I deliver on the show came because somebody told me to do it this way? No, more likely they told me to do it the other way, and God, I tried. and it didn't work. Had no fun, and it didn't work. The very minute I said, listen to myself, nope, you're a knucklehead sometimes. Go ahead and be one. It works. Something extraordinary happens when you do this, when you give yourself permission to listen to yourself more. Your creative mind, your talents, they kind of flourish, your positive energy. Man, it just comes to you. It's so cool. You feel like real present in the day. You find meaning in life. Going dark makes things bright. Good stuff happens. When you take time to slip away on your own, develop your own personality, the person you were meant to be, things happen. When you remove yourself from the buzz of the world, it gives you a new kind of energy. It's like, thank God, man, it's oppressive. You do it without anybody's permission or anybody even knowing. Shh, come here. I have a secret for you, okay? When you just decide to go dark and disappear yourself, and you don't tell anybody you're doing it, you just do it, you emerge, and everybody notices that something's different about you. They listen when you speak. They seek your advice. They're attracted to you in a brand new way, and they don't know why. Who knew listening twice as much as you speak could be taken to a whole nother level if you just go dark and disappear yourself? I did that growing my beard. Here I am, almost 9 weeks into this beard. It's actually a real beard. Growing my hair out too, changing that a bit. I went dark. When I started growing my beard, I didn't go anywhere. I mean, I go to the gym and stuff, and it was kind of slow, but for most people I knew, I just went dark. I said, you know what? I don't want any opinion. I want nothing. I just want to show up and see what they think. And I did. 100%. They like it. So I guess it's going to stay a little bit here. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's it. Gosh, that's the week of shows. You guys are awesome. All I want you to do is believe that you can go out and do anything you want to do, no matter how difficult it is. You're going to get there. You're going to find a way. And that is how this life works. And you know it as well as I do because you've done it before. But now we want to do it at a different level, don't we? So get out there and do it. Join me at Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. If you'd like to join me at Daily Boost Premium, get some coaching, just go to dailyboostpremium.com. Get yourself signed up, all right? Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday.